This is the Don't Hide the Scars podcast, presented by Pain, Parents and Addicts in Need.
Welcome to Pain's Don't Hide the Scars podcast. Jason LaChance here with you, and we are going to dig into a topic that we get asked a lot of information about, and something that we here at Pain think every person should have in their homes or with them on their person if possible. Narcan, also known as naloxone. Did you know that one small spray can literally bring someone back from the brink of death? Whether you've heard of Narcan or this is your first time, stick with me because these 10 facts might empower you to save a life someday. So let's jump in. 10 facts about Narcan. Fact number 1, Narcan is a brand name for naloxone. Narcan is just one brand of naloxone. It is the brand we carry here at Pain and is most commonly distributed for the nasal form of inducing Narcan, which is a medication that reverses opioid overdoses. Kind of like how Kleenex is a brand of tissues, Narcan is the most well-known version of naloxone. It comes in two main forms, a nasal spray, which is super easy to use, and that is what we have here at Pain that we provide to individuals and organizations, or it comes in an injectable form that's often used by medical professionals only. Most people are familiar with the spray, and that's what we're going to focus on today. Fact number 2 about Narcan, it works by reversing the effects of opioids. So how does it actually work? Bit of science magic. Opioids like fentanyl or heroin bind to receptors in the brain that affect breathing. Narcan steps in and knocks those opioids off the receptors, basically pushing them out of the way so the brain can breathe normally again. It starts working in as little as 2 minutes. It's fast, it's powerful, and in many cases, the difference between life and death. Fact 3, it only works on opioids. This part's important. Narcan only works on opioid overdoses. That includes heroin, fentanyl, oxycontin, hydrocodone, drugs in the opioid family. It won't reverse overdoses from drugs like cocaine, meth, Xanax, or alcohol. But, and this is crucial, because fentanyl is being mixed into all kinds of drugs these days, it's still worth using Narcan anytime someone is unconscious and not breathing, and you know or suspect that it could be drug usage related. It can't hurt and it might help them. Fact 4, Narcan is safe and easy to use. One of the biggest misconceptions out there is that Narcan is hard to use or dangerous. It's not. It's safe, even if given to someone who isn't overdosing. And the nasal spray version, it's literally just peel open the package, tilt the person's head back, insert the nozzle into their nostril, and 4, push the plunger. That's it. No needles, no complicated instructions, just life-saving action in seconds. Fact 5, you cannot get high from Narcan. Let's clear up another myth. Narcan doesn't get you high. It has zero potential for abuse. It doesn't cause euphoria, it doesn't impair you, and it's not addictive. So carrying Narcan isn't a sign that someone's using drugs, it's a sign that you care, period.
I wanted to start this program because many months ago I was dealing with some veterans. I just didn't like the way they were being treated. I didn't like the services that were being provided, for the lack of a better term. I think we need to do a better job with our veterans, and in essence, that's why I decided to start this.
Fact 6, fentanyl overdoses are increasing. This one's heartbreaking. Fentanyl, a synthetic opioid that's 50 to 100 times stronger than morphine, is now the leading cause of death in the United States. It's showing up everywhere, in fake pills, cocaine, and even party drugs. And sometimes people have no idea they're taking fentanyl until it's too late. That's why having Narcan nearby is becoming as common sense as knowing CPR or keeping a fire extinguisher in the home. Fact 7, Narcan is now available over the counter. Here's the good news. As of 2023, Narcan is officially available over the counter. You can walk into most major pharmacies, CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, or even order it online through places like Amazon. No prescription. No questions, just pick it up like any other first aid supply. It usually costs anywhere from $30 up to $110 for a 2-dose box, but many community groups such as Pain give it away free. So if you or your organization would like some Narcan, please contact us here at Pain. It's simple. You can go to our website, painnonprofit.org, get all the information there, give us a call, send us an email, whichever you choose to get Narcan for you or your organization free of charge. Of course, if you're able to make a donation, we certainly appreciate it, but you are not obligated to. And a reminder, all donations to Pain are tax deductible. Fact 8. You should still call 911 after using Narcan. Yes, Narcan can reverse an overdose, but it doesn't mean the person is automatically safe. The medication usually wears off after 30 to 90 minutes, but some opioids last much longer. That means someone can start overdosing again after Narcan wears off. So always call 911, even if they wake up and start talking. Emergency responders can monitor them and give more advanced care if needed. Fact 9. Narcan can be carried by anyone. One of the most empowering facts about Narcan, anyone can carry it. You don't need a medical license or special training. You just need to care. Whether you're a parent, bartender, teacher, college student, or just a concerned citizen, it makes sense to carry it, especially in areas where overdoses are more common. And by administering Narcan, you could save a life during an emergency. Fact 10. It saves lives and reduces stigma. Here's the big picture. Narcan saves lives, tens of thousands of them every year, but it also helps change how we think about addiction and recovery. Carrying Narcan isn't just about reversing overdoses. It's about showing that people who use drugs deserve compassion, not judgment. When we talk openly about tools like Narcan, we reduce the shame, break the silence, and help more people live long enough to seek recovery. In closing, let's quickly recap those 10 facts. 1. Narcan is the brand name for naloxone. 2. It reverses the effects of opioids. 3. It only works on opioids. 4. It's safe and easy to use. 5. You can't get high from it. 6. Fentanyl overdoses are on the rise. 7. Narcan is now available over the counter, but you can get it for free from organizations like Pain. More details in the podcast description. 8. Always call 911 when using Narcan. 9. Anyone can carry it. 10. It saves lives and fights stigma. If you take one thing from this episode, let it be this. Narcan is for everyone. Having it on hand doesn't mean you expect the worst. It means you're prepared to do your best when someone needs you most. If you'd like to know more about Narcan, we've got detailed information on our website, painnonprofit.org. Go there for more details on Narcan, and if you or your organization would like us to provide it to you free of charge. And hey, if this episode helped you, please share it with a friend. One listen could make all the difference. And thank you for listening to Pains Don't Hide the Scars. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, please leave us a rating, a review. Make sure to follow the podcast there or venture on over to our YouTube channel where you can watch the video form of all of our podcasts. That's youtube.com/@PainNonprofit.
New Perceptions North, the premier drug and alcohol treatment and recovery center in Central California. A full continuum of medically supervised top-quality care with programs for detox and patient residential treatment with dual diagnosis, intensive outpatient treatment, sober living support groups, and more. New Perceptions North provides adult men and women with the highest caliber of professional health care, treating each client with compassion and respect. In a safe, comfortable environment to begin the process of recovery to proudly create and sustain a life without addiction. Call 559-978-1507 or visit newperceptionsnorth.com.